everybody, and welcome on into another LEGO Marvel custom set review on my channel. Today we are checking out my 3 brand new LEGO Marvel Infinity Saga Phase 2 custom sets. This video has been in the making for so long, and I'm so sorry I haven't gotten this out to you guys earlier. It's because Mechabricks, the rendering website that I make all my sets on, has been down lately, and I haven't gotten the time to learn how to use Blender for that. But for the future video, that will be ready. But without further ado, let's get on straight into the first set, starting off with the figures. Starting with our first minifigure in the set, this of course is Thor and his version from Thor the Dark World. He comes with the Qui-Gon Jinn hairpiece in dark tan like he does for his Thor Love and Thunder version. He also comes with Mjolnir as an accessory, a red cape, and a brand new torso print, this time having some gold detailing there where the silver was in the first movie, as well as keeping up with that silver detailing just a bit different. Also included in the set, we have Thor's mother, Frigga, coming with a brand new hairpiece in that orangey brown hairpiece color right there, coming with Princess Leia's face print right there, as well as brand new torso and dress printing, which I did take inspiration offline. As an accessory, I also gave her a sword in silver to replicate the scene in the movie. And if you already haven't guessed what this set is based off of, it is Thor the Dark World, which leads me into our next minifigure, which I of course had to make Malekith. Malekith was a very difficult figure to design, as I didn't know how I was going to make his crown. However, I think adding in Darth Maul's horns right there and just duplicating that a bunch really recreated it really well for his helmet. So that is a brand new piece there, coming with white hair and elf ears on the side, which I think looks amazing, as well as he comes with a brand new face print right there, showing half of it is all scarred up from Thor's lightning, which I think is an amazing inclusion there, as well as he has the small black Mandalorian cape and a brand new torso print showing that dark elf armor there. And here you have all the minifigures lined up. Of course, you can see both Thor and Frigga's alternate face expressions there. Thor comes with the same face print that I used in my other Infinity Saga set, which is the same face from the 2018 Infinity War sets, as I think it really just fits that chiseled Thor look that he had. Now let's get on straight into the build, which of course is a small section of one of the rooms in Asgard, preferably or most inspirationally taken off of the room where Frigga dies in Thor the Dark World. Zooming on in on the left side here, you can see that I do have some floral decorations all around there, with a plant in a vase right there using a BB-8 head, as well as one of the studs with a tiny pole sticking out of it right in the corner there, as well as I made these 2 golden statue kind of stands right there using some branch pieces in gold, a candlestick in gold, as well as a lot of just different cone pieces to really just add to that abstract kind of feel for the decor in Asgard. Also, as you can see over on the right, we also have a glass bottle flipped upside down to just add a little bit more decor and to fill some empty space. Circling around to the back side of the right side, you can see all the pillars there built nice and sturdily right there, held together by a beam, which is then also tiled off, as well as you can see the balcony, which is just built using a bunch of curved plates there, as well as flat tiles in light tan to give it that nice clean look to differentiate the colors there. As well as over on the left side there, you can see our play mechanism right there, which is a pillar that can break, as you will see in a second, as well as a bit more decor there with a table right there, and right behind it a little Easter egg to Endgame, which of course is the Aether extractor built using a 1x1 cylinder piece right there in translucent red, as well as a 1x1 stud there in silver and a branch piece in silver. And now here's a look at the braking mechanism. Of course, you can twist the black gear piece to push the red lever into this beam piece, which then falls with this little braking mechanism up in the top right of that beam there, which is just a little small section to make it look a little cracked and weathered, of course, and it just simply does follow down on into the kind of stair-like base for the set. And of course, here we have all the minifigures on display there, with Frigga on the balcony there, as well as Thor flying in the air to hit Malekith. And of course, the set wouldn't be finished without the official box art. So here we have it, set 76916, Attack on Asgard. This set comes with 197 pieces and of course is branded under the Infinity Saga. roughly this set would probably go for around $25, the same price of your average battle pack, maybe even 30 just based off the piece count. But now on into our second set, which is sizably larger, starting off with the minifigures. And the first one being Nick Fury. Now this is just a completely generic Nick Fury minifigure coming with the pre-existing face print, torso print, as well as leg printing. I haven't added anything new to him, and it is really just the average one that comes in almost every set nowadays. This next figure also isn't anything that special. This is the SHIELD agent coming with relatively the same build as he does in the Avengers Tower set. This time just coming with a different face print, one from Star Wars again, and really just a cheaper way to get this figure other than from the Avengers Tower. I think LEGO would probably do that, and I try to make these as similar to what LEGO would do. But then of course the exclusive minifigure to this set, which of course is the Winter Soldier, coming with brand new face printing showing his mask there. Of course we've gotten Bucky's face multiple different times, so I wanted to just do this face print with the mask and the goggles. I think it turned out perfectly, as well as I used the Comic-Con torso right there, as I think it works perfectly fine for this version, especially with all the brown straps and everything. He also comes with his arm from Civil War, as it hasn't really changed much, with some black gloves and some generic belt pants right there. He also comes with the Kylo Ren hairpiece in dark brown, as well as a build for a gun with a scope. And here you have every figure lined up there. You can get a better look at some of the printing on the arm there, as well as the gun that the Winter Soldier has. And before we get on into the main build, here is the side build of the set. For the side build, we have what the Marvel Cinematic Universe calls it, the electronic battering ram. This is a small build comprised of a few slopes and tiles, really just to give it a sleek build there, with a spring-loaded shooter in the middle there to act as the battering ram that pushes really into the car in the scene from Captain America, the Winter Soldier. But now heading on into the main build here we have Nick Fury's SUV. This is from the chase scene at the beginning of Captain America, the Winter Soldier. This of course is a nice sleek SUV build here, replicating the one that Nick Fury does drive in that scene where he is chased down from S.H.I.E.L.D., or I guess if you want to, you could call it Hydra. This is a design that I took reference off of on Mecha Bricks, and really I just deleted a bunch of things and changed it around to be a bit more simplistic while adding some extra little parts to fit the scene better. The car was really designed after Speed Champions just to be a bit more sleek and have not really many play features. However, you can remove the windshield there, as well as sit one minifigure in there, that being Nick Fury, as next to him you have a minigun turret right there that he does use in the scene. This simply just folds in right next to him there, having a bicycle handlebar piece for him to hold on to. As you can see, there's also a steering wheel and a gear shift right in there, which do fit in there for Nick Fury to hold. And here you have all the figures on display with the build. And of course, here you have the final box art, set 76917, Nick Fury's SUV. This set comes with 393 pieces and comes with 3 minifigures, branded of course under the Infinity Saga. And by now you guys are probably wondering, how many other sets can I make, judging as I've already done one for Thor the Dark World, which has no sets, as well as Captain America the Winter Soldier, which has no sets. And to that, I have made another Captain America the Winter Soldier set. Starting off with the first figure here, we of course have Captain America in his stealth suit. I think this turned out perfectly. I used the same face print from my first Captain America minifigure for underneath that helmet, which of course is the Flash helmet, as it does have a bit of a bulkier design than the one he does have in the Captain America the First Avenger. I also gave him his stealth shield right there, using that pale blue, which I think turned out perfectly. And to go alongside Captain America, I also included Black Widow, coming with her brand new torso printing that's come in all the most recent Avengers sets, as well as the same legs that the Winter Soldier had, her signature face print, which I don't think fits at all, but it is the signature Black Widow face print, 2 goon guns in black, as well as that hairpiece in dark reddish orange, which I think fits her appearance in this movie incredibly well. I also decided to include Jasper Sitwell in this set, and nothing really new with him. He has that Agent Coulson torso print right there, which I think fits his appearance really well in this movie. There is that little name tag there, which I think works really well. And I just recreated a brand new face print for him, which is bald, has these gold glasses, and a bit of a surprised look. I also included Brock Rumlow in the set, who is a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and for him I made his minifigure look exactly like he does in the Avengers video game, this time coming with Poe Dameron's face print, the same face print I also used for Edward Norton's version of Bruce Banner. He also comes with the spiky sleepyhead hairpiece in black, a brand new torso print with dual molded arms there showing his forearms there, and just regular black legs. His build for the gun is also the same one from the Avengers video game, which is a fun little nod. And the villain of this set, of course, I included Batroc the Leaper. If you couldn't already guess, this set is based off of the first scene in Captain America, the Winter Soldier. For Batroc, I gave him the slick back hairpiece in that brand new brown color, brand new face and torso printing with the vest printed onto his magenta and yellow torso, which I think looks perfect. He also has a pair of cargo pants in gray and the belt in dark tan. And here are all the minifigures lined up next to each other. But now let's get on straight into the build. And here you have the set, and yes, it is a Quinjet. However, this is a cheaper way to get the Quinjet, and there are a few tweaks here and there. Some of the most notable differences are at the front. There are two spring-loaded shooters, which I did add, judging as the Quinjet, of course, is going to be equipped with some weaponry, and the fact that they didn't have any in the first one is a little strange to me. Also, the stickers are just one sheet, and that is for the S.H.I.E.L.D. Quinjet. Obviously, because the Avengers are not shown in this movie, it is really just Black Widow and Captain America, and for that I included just the S.H.I.E.L.D. stickers for the whole exterior of the Quinjet. And just like the pre-existing Quinjet, this one does have an opening cockpit, opening back hatch, as well as an opening top hatch to access the interior, which we will look at in a second. Of course, these spring-loaded shooters do shoot with the push of a little tab right there, which is a little clip. You push that in, and they do shoot, and they do extend back out once you slide them in. Here you can get a better look at the interior with 6 different seats, as well as a tool rack with a wrench, binoculars, handcuffs, and a walkie-talkie. As well as you do have space to fit 2 minifigures in the cockpit of the set. There I have Brock Rumlow as well as Black Widow sitting down there. Of course, you can also simulate Captain America jumping out of the back without a parachute, which is a thing he does like to do. And here is a better look at that with the figures also in the cockpit and in flight mode. And of course, the set wouldn't be finished without the final box art. So here you have set 76918, the S.H.I.E.L.D. Quinjet. The set comes with 814 pieces and comes with 5 minifigures. And I know you guys are probably thinking that I'm lazy for making it a Quinjet, however, that is what LEGO would do, and I try to make my stuff as close to what LEGO would do, as well as I thought I'd have this video 100 times sooner. If I had known that I had this much of a wait, I would have definitely made something else. But with that said, there you have all 3 sets complete, and now every single movie in Phase 2 of Marvel has a LEGO set. If you guys did want to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, as it shows me what you guys like to see, as well as it pushes me out to more people who may also enjoy this type of channel. But anyways guys, thanks.